What's going on, everybody? Today's report is brought to you by our friends at Facilio Kia of Cape Coral, and today we're going to be talking about what happened after a woman was sexually assaulted at a local restaurant, why one woman was arrested for simply calling too much, and how artificial Christmas trees might be a real problem for the real ones. Thank you for stopping by. Today is Thursday, December 13th. I'm Jared Brady, and this is your Naples Herald Daily Report. Around 10 p.m. Tuesday, a Lee County deputy responded to Carrabba's Italian Grill, where a waitress claims she was inappropriately touched by a customer when she stepped outside to simply take a break. The victim, who wishes to remain anonymous, says a man in his 40s entered the restaurant and asked for a place to relax, and then began inappropriately touching her. The employee claims she tried to walk away from the man, but he ran up to her and forced a kiss while trying to force his tongue in her mouth. The victim also reported that he made sexual remarks and, quote, ran his fingers through her hair, end quote. The waitress says the man is 6'2", has an average build, bald, and wore blue jeans and a red t-shirt when the assault happened. And she tells deputies her assaulter claims he was a part of a heavy metal band called Slipknot. Police are still looking for the suspect, and he has yet to be identified. A Fort Myers woman was arrested after police responded to her house over and over again. Fort Myers police say Hein Thatch wouldn't stop calling 911 even after officers threatened to arrest her. In the past 2 days, police say Thatch called them over 10 times, and each time she called officers, they were sent to her home. Police warned her not to call unless it was an emergency, but she claimed her husband was banging on her bedroom window from outside, saying, quote, help me. But when in all actuality, her husband was really asleep. Thatch was taken to the Lee County Jail, and police say a person must be convicted up to 4 times for calling 911 for non-emergencies for it to be considered a felony. And in this case, Thatch has only been arrested and never convicted, so she is eligible for bond. Christmas tree farmers across the US worry that the era of buying real Christmas trees is over. Artificial trees, once crude imitations of an evergreen, are now so realistic that it's hard to tell that they're even fakes, though many are conveniently pre-strung with lights and can fold up for storage at the push of a button. Between 75 and 80% of Americans who have a Christmas tree now have an artificial one, and the $1 billion market for fake trees is growing at around 4% a year, even though they can be reused again and again and again. It's impossible to know exactly how many real Christmas trees are sold each year because there isn't any central clearinghouse or agency collecting that information. But the National Christmas Tree Association estimates that about 25 million evergreens a year are harvested, and presumably most of them are actually sold by the end of the holiday season. But according to Thomas Harmon, CEO of Balsam Hill, the leading retailer of artificial Christmas trees, Americans buy about 10 million artificial trees each year. But he does believe that Christmas tree farmers are overestimating the threat to their industry, saying, quote, small mom and pop tree farms that allow families to cut their own evergreen remain extremely popular, end quote. To combat this trend though, Christmas tree farmers across the nation have joined forces as the Christmas Tree Promotion Board and are running a social media ad campaign this holiday season to tout the benefits of having a real evergreen. The campaign, called It's Christmas, Keep It Real, is funded by a 15-cent fee that tree farmers pay for each tree that they harvest. Now that does it for us here today. If you like what you heard and you want any more information about what's going on around Southwest Florida, just head on over to our website at naplesherald.com, follow us on social media, and for those watching on YouTube, click that red button right there and subscribe to our channel. Again, thank you for stopping by. I'm Jared Brady, and that was your Naples Herald Daily Report.